Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we learned how to create public folder mailbox and also created few public folders based on the departments. In this video, we will focus on creating fake traffic within the mailboxes so that we have some data within Exchange server to migrate. In Exchange mailboxes, we can transact emails, we can also send attachments and also create some calendars to create the data traffic. So as you know, this is a test environment and we do not have any actual users to transact the emails. So we will use PowerShell to create a script and then automate it to send emails once in a while. And we can use this email transactions going forward to test and interact with Exchange services. So let's go to PowerShell. We can use send mail message commandlet to send an email using the PowerShell. Before this, we will take an example as Alexander is sending an email to Oscar. So let's take Alexander as an example and do get mailbox and check for his mailbox. As you can see, he has a mailbox. There is another command, get mailbox statistics. This is used to know the statistics of the mailbox, which means it will show how many emails or the items are present and when was the last login of this mailbox and few other details. As you know, we haven't logged into this particular user account on a mailbox. So let's see what it gives. As you can see, this warning is saying this account has not yet been logged in. So there are no data to show. So let's log into this mailbox using OVA. As you can see, we are logged in. Let's change the time zone and save. As you can see, we are logged into this system and there are no emails. So let's go back to PowerShell and run the same command again. You can see there are two items and you can also go further using get mailbox folder statistics and pipe it to format table. So here you can see there is one item in the inbox and two items in the calendars. So this is how we can check the emails or the email counts in the Exchange server. So let's just clear the screen and focus on sending an email using this account. Let's use the send mail message commandlet and we'll enter from as Alexander. Let's copy Alexander's email address and we will send it to Oscar. So let's go to Oscar and copy his email address and paste it in a 2, and then we will enter subject as test email and also enter the SMTP server IP address, which is IPv4 address of Exchange server, and we will give body as test email body. This looks fine for now. Let's hit enter. As you can see, the PowerShell command has been executed successfully. Let's log into Oscar's mailbox and see if the email has been delivered. As you can see, we have the test email with the subject test email body and it is sent from Alexander. So let's reply from the OVA to Alexander saying that this is received and sent. As you can see, this is in the sent mailbox of Oscar. Let's go to PowerShell and just verify the same thing. Let's take the email address of Oscar do get mailbox statistics and do this. As you can see, the email count has been increased in Oscar's mailbox, and the same should be on the Alexander's mailbox. As you can see, here also it is increased. You can also observe that the last login time has been stamped on both of these mailboxes. So this is how we can send email one-to-one using PowerShell and using OVA. So sending an email to individual user is not efficient way when we want to generate a huge amount of email traffic. So let's create a dynamic distribution group which contains all the users, and then we can send email to all of these users at once. So let's go to PowerShell again and create the new dynamic distribution list, and we will name it as all users. We will store this dynamic distribution group on this particular OU. And also mention the same recipient container OU. Let's add recipient filter. Recipient type details equals to user mailbox, or it can be a shared mailbox. Close it with double quotes and hit enter. Let's verify the dynamic distribution group. As you can see, we have the dynamic distribution group created here. So let's create a variable called group as we did in the last video, and do the get dynamic distribution group. Name or identity is all users. Hit enter. Then use the get recipient with recipient preview filter and get the recipient filter from the group variable. Hit enter. As you can see, we have a couple of users on this group now. Let's put it through measure to see the count of group members, and we can see 28 mailboxes have been added as this group members. Let's use this group to send a mass email using OVA. Let's create new email and type all users in to field. In the subject, type test mass email, and in the body, let's type as body of mass email. Hit send. As you can see, the email has been received by Oscar, as he is also a member of the all users group, and the same email will be copied to all the members in the same way. So this is how you can send mass email using OVA. Let's use the same group and create a PowerShell script to automate email transactions. So far, we have learned how to send emails through OVA as well as PowerShell. We also created dynamic distribution group to send email to all members at once, and we have tested it on the OVA. Now let's use the same PowerShell commands as well as the dynamic distribution group and automate this task. To make it easier, I have already created the script, and I have also created a task scheduler for that. So let's review those settings. So let's review the script first. Let's go to file manager. I have saved the scripts on the scripts folder within C drive and named it as dummy email. Let's go to this folder. Let's open the script using edit. They should open the script using the PowerShell ISE. I'm gathering all the mailboxes on this variable using get mailbox commandlet, and I'm only getting the primary SMTP address for the variable. On the loop, I'm passing the mailbox one by one and running through this particular settings. On this variable, I'm getting the current date, and this report mail subject variable, I'm adding the static text dummy email. As you can see here on this line, on the subject, I'm adding both the dummy email, the static value, as well as I'm adding the date to create the subject. As you can see on this line, I'm adding some content from this particular file on the body variable. So let's go to this file, which is in the same location. This is a random text about blogging and vlogging created by AI, and this is just added to create some weight on our email. So let's close this. Let's go back to the script. In the SMTP setting array, I'm adding the to and from and also creating the subject. And finally, I'm giving the SMTP server IP address, which is our Exchange server IP address. Using this setting and this data, we are now calling the send mail message commandlet and passing the SMTP settings array as a settings. For the body, we are adding the body variable, which is the long text from this file, and we are formatting as HTML. So this is the script. Let's minimize this and go to the task scheduler. Let's go to start, type task, and you can see the task scheduler. Open this, go to scheduler library. This is the task which is created for email traffic. So let's double click on this to open the properties window. As you can see, I have named it as fake email traffic generator, and I'm running this script with my account. I set this task to run whether the user is logged in or not, and running this with highest privileges. Let's go to triggers. Let's go to edit. As you can see, these are the settings. I just enabled this repeat this task every 1 minute for the duration indefinitely. So once it is done, click on enable and click OK. Let's go to actions. Let's click on edit. As you can see, I am calling the PowerShell.exe function. I am giving the PowerShell script path here. On the start in path, I have given the path of the PowerShell script where it is saved. And these are the settings which I have done. So with this, as you can see, this task is running every 1 minute. Let's go to Oscar's mailbox on over and verify how this is actually working. As you can see, I'm logged in with Oscar's mailbox. As you see, emails are generating automatically every minute from each of these mailboxes, and this is sent to all the mailboxes. We can use this email traffic in the future to work with the Exchange services. I will be sharing this script as well as the text file on the description of this video. Please go check it out. I really hope this was informative, and see you on the next video.